Welcome into DC On Screen, a podcast about the DC Universe properties being brought to film and television. I'm your host, David C. Robertson, and this is Jason.
Hello.
So, sorry, I just started laughing at the thought of Quentin Lance crying. This is, in case you didn't know, our review for episode 404 of Arrow Beyond Redemption. And one of the main storyline spoilers is that Laurel has brought Sara, the resurrected Sara, back from the grave and has her chained up in a basement. Which, by the way, does her apartment building did they not have like janitors or maintenance?
They don't have
people
superintendents, nothing.
who would go into the basement, just find some random feral
There are no other
woman.
tenants worried about the basement being a shared space that you shouldn't keep feral children in.
And I saw no bucket.
Yeah, I did see no bucket. I also saw no food, so I suppose you don't need the bucket.
She's like, she is Sara. Where's she eating and shitting? Well, she's not a person, Dad.
Not yet. She can't say my name yet.
She can't say my name. By the way, that cracked me up when she was like, see, it's Sara. And then like she just throws the chain around her throat. Like,
right. And the thing is, like, if anyone's been listening, you know how we feel about Laurel. So you know we were sitting there rooting, going, get her, girl, get. Oh. She got out.
All right, so this episode was kind of bad. It really was.
It was 50-50 for me. And like 50% of it I thought was kind of really good, and 50% was just the opposite. It wasn't middling. I mean, it wasn't like one of those mediocre episodes where just nothing happened and it was never quite good and never quite bad. Right. No, this one was up and down on me.
Now, there were certain things that were annoying to me, like Oliver tells the team that he's going to be running for mayor, and they all just kind of act like he's a dumbass for it. And
yeah,
he's like, I thought everyone would be more supportive, and I'm like, why? We're 4 episodes in. The previous 3 episodes, everyone was treating you like shit because you left.
Right. And now...
or because you
you're
were
surprised
part of racial
they don't want you to be their mayor.
Yeah.
They're surprised they don't want you in charge of tax reform. Right, come on, man.
Like, oh, yeah. So, what part of running a city, is, playing around on a salmon ladder part of, Ollie?
Right. I don't know, man. I really don't. Like, at least he could hire the best consultants for the city, but...
Now, what would be fun...
Even then.
You know, he keeps calling, Mayor Queen keeps calling, city hall meetings and just, like, pulling out his bow and arrow and grabbing different city officials and going, you have failed the city, and kills them on screen, you know?
Right. No, I mean, I'm looking forward to a future where both... he's both the mayor and that he gets outed as being the Green Arrow. So I'm hoping at some point it does become like the people of Star City just are aware that the Green Arrow is their freaking mayor. And I would love to see him at, city council meetings, just, there's bickering and everyone's disagreeing with him, and then he just pulls out an arrow and sets it on the table in front of him. Everyone shuts up and says, should we take a vote? The motion carries. Who'd have thunk it?
Lance is over in the corner, rocking back and forth in the fetal position. What happened to my city?
Right. You failed it, dude. Why didn't he run for mayor, for fuck's sake? Like, somebody. Like, the biggest... Right. I've said that there's certain places where you could probably win mayor by walking up and saying, I don't even know how white-collar crime works. I literally don't know how to embezzle money from the city. Vote for me. And it might work. I think this is one of the situations. I'll still be alive at the end of my term. Try to kill me. Okay, cool. We won't be spending city money on an election every 3 months, which has got to be crippling the budget at this point.
Well, not if no one's running.
Well, yeah.
I mean, no one's running, except for Ollie.
Right.
I don't even know why he's running. He should just be like, I'm mayor now.
Thea did a good job with his speech, though. Good speech.
It was a pretty good speech, yeah.
Now, what I hated about the speech was it overran... I didn't care one bit about what he was saying to the city. Like, you could have sent me the transcript of that and I'd have been happy. I want to see what Ray Palmer's saying to Felicity.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the story was.
And I'm just going to go ahead and assume that all the flickering lights and bugging out of the new lair is Ray trying to get Felicity's attention.
Trying to send a message. It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
Like the cell phone, the glitches, all of that. It's got to be Ray.
I can imagine it's not. That was the first thing I saw. I was like, by the way, I cracked up when Felicity couldn't sit in that chair correctly.
Yeah. It's true, though. Look, you get a new office chair. It takes a second to adjust. Like, you may love the chair eventually, but the first few minutes are awkward.
Mm-hmm.
You and the chair have to get to know each other.
They're like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Nope. Just new chair.
Just
new chair.
Just getting used to it." Yeah, and that's another true thing. Like, the first time you realize there's something on the other side of your office that you need, and you try to roll across, you got to get it right. It takes time to get to know a good chair.
That's right. It does. And I think both of us have been
so
dealing
happy
with
that the Arrow writers took time to address this concern.
You know what I love is within the same week, you and I both got a new chair, and so did Felicity.
Right? We're part of them now.
We totally did, guys. We both got new office chairs.
And we're very happy about them. So when she got them, we were like, yeah, new chairs. All right. It was very exciting. It's yeah.
Other than these shows, we don't have a lot to look forward to in our lives.
No, we live in a Dilbert cartoon. So we saw that, and we're like, office chairs. Woo!
We do live in a Dilbert cartoon.
Go team chair. Now look, how much you and I were talking earlier about just Echo Kellum as a whole right now is freaking great, and they've kind of done something extremely cool with him every episode. I feel like, and this one was the dude is not a suck up. I mean,
no, he's
Felicity's
not.
trying to explain how she finally breaks down and tells him why she doesn't want to look at that message, and kind of expects him to understand, and he just flat out tells her, "No, I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me." Not a cow tower. Told her right as it is, man. I like that.
Yeah, I dug that, man. I dug that. Kind of was annoyed that she has the same thing going on that Barry had going on. It's like, so both of you have messages that you don't want to listen to because you're scared because the person died and you don't want to hear what they have to say for different reasons. But come on, guys. We've already got, the same storyline going on in Arrow that we have going on in Gotham. Let's try to change it up at least a little.
Well, it's not like they're a big unit. It's just we're inundated with this crap, so we see it. That's a thread that only we're pulling, dude.
Okay, they won't let freaking Floyd Lawton show up on Arrow because he's going to be in the Suicide Squad, as if anyone's going to give a damn.
Right.
But they can't, kind of come together and be like, "Hey, so what were you thinking about your overarching season?" Well, we're going to have, a mayoral campaign. And, oh, yeah, us too. Cool,
funny,
cool.
I was just talking to Mr. Heller about that. And, I don't know, man. They can't outlaw tropes. They can't be policing arcs.
We're going to have a bunch of assassins running around killing people. Yeah, that's funny. Us too.
That
cool.
Sounds familiar. Sounds really familiar.
So we're going to have brainwashing. Us too.
Yeah. There's gonna be some infiltration, a little bit here and there, and at this point, the Jeff Johns is leaning to his assistant, going, "Did I send the same email to all of them about suggestions? Did I not?"
He did. He totally did. He had to have. He just sitting
He meant to just send it to the people at Gotham, and he copied too many people on the email, and they were all like, "Oh man, that's a great idea."
He sent 15 ideas to every show and said, "Pick 3." And they all picked the same 3.
Yeah.
He's like, "Damn it. I picked all of these showrunners."
Right.
Those are exactly the 3 I would have picked.
Right. My system has failed me. I was right. I should have listened to my assistant. She said randomize the emails.
Well, it's Jeff Johns, and he was brought into DC to make the continuity cohesive.
Yeah.
So this is finally backfiring on him because now all the shows are cohesive when they shouldn't be. And in ways they shouldn't be.
Oh. A problem for another time, bud. Problem for another time. Now, conversation, how'd you feel about Lance and Ollie finally getting down to some real, the therapist would call it some real work?
Okay, first of all, I loved that Lance, without really going deeply into it, that Lance just started working with Oliver. He just out and out takes him down into the lair.
Right.
And that was kind of fun, because we had the same kind of instance where Felicity turns around and goes, "Dude, what the hell?" See, they did it on Flash too. Oh man. So Felicity kind of turns around and goes, "Our identities are now compromised. Great. Now, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I could put you away for 25 years with everything I know already."
Right.
Kind of a fun moment, and I really enjoyed seeing them work together. Even when Quentin was pissed at Arrow, and he still gives him the little evidence bag, knowing that he's gonna go, clear it up, essentially.
Well, he needs his help. He just the resources of his department at this point are rapidly depleted. That's the reason he gets in bed with Dark to begin with. And they gave me a plausible backstory for why he would ever talk to Dark to begin with. Just the guy who wanted to help didn't know what he was getting into. Way too far now. It's spiraled out. It was a believable, perfectly good backstory to me. It sounded great.
Yeah.
Now, did you love that just every time Lance turns around in the episode, Oliver's just sitting there ready, waiting to talk to him?
I loved that, too.
I have a heart condition, right? Okay.
I did enjoy that he said that.
Because my daughter clearly forgot that I have a heart condition.
Right.
I was hoping you would remember, of all people.
Bringing me down into a basement with a dead daughter. Okay,
right.
So, cool.
Right.
But yeah, dude, I loved that Ollie, was so pissed at him. I was a little worried. I'm like, damn it, that we were just getting along with this guy, and now he's got to find out that he's in league with Damien Darhk.
Right.
And then he just explains it so well and so quickly, and then they were like, oh, okay. And he's like, I'm going to take myself down to the precinct in the morning and turn myself in. And he's like, or you can be our guy on the inside.
Well, there's a moment before that I will always treasure, because it's been something I've wanted to scream at Lance for a while. Ollie just stops him mid-sentence on the whole, my daughters, blah, blah, fucking blah. Stop. Mm-hmm. Don't use that as an excuse. They would be ashamed of you, and leaves the room. Fuck yes, buddy. That's we've felt like that as viewers for a minute. It's time Lance stops blubbering about his fucking daughters. They're obviously fine. I mean, one of them's dead, but she's not going to get much worse. And
it's all uphill from here.
It's all uphill for Sara. And clearly, the other one has figured out how to fight, I guess. So, man, come on. They're grown-ass adults. Let them make their decisions. You just go be there for them when they need you. That's where they are in their lives. It's not, oh, my daughter, blah, blah, blah.
But, I also love, though, that Ollie was like, shut your stupid shit, man.
Right.
Everything I have done because I wanted your approval. I wanted to live up to you.
Right. It was a fun turn of phrase. I wanted to show you the man I could be, and turns out I found out the man you are.
Yeah, that shuts Lance up. Damn, dude.
Right.
So I'm happy because they got through all of that really quickly.
Right.
Ollie, because I was afraid that Ollie was going to find out he was a bad guy, and he's not really a bad guy, but Ollie doesn't trust him. We're going to have to deal with that the whole damn season. No, we're going to get through that in one episode, one scene. He's like, I found out the man you are. He's like, look, this happened. Okay, cool. You're going to turn yourself in. How about this? You're going to be our man on the inside because we don't know Dark anywhere near like you do.
Right.
Yes.
We haven't gotten close. Yeah.
Thank you, you sons of bitches. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, Speed Weed, finally. I don't know if it was Speed.
And Wendy Miracle, I think, on this one.
Actually, that was Beth Schwartz and Ben Sokolowski.
Oh, no, that's right. That was the last episode. Those two. They did the Resurrection episode.
Sokolowski.
Well, we have to have the obligatory name we can't pronounce.
I know. We're awesome.
Yay. Someone send us a pronunciation dictionary.
Right.
We have to. We have to get better at that.
No, we don't.
Okay.
By the way,
and it's back off the agenda.
By the way, this was one of the episodes that was. This episode actually was the episode that was directed by Lexi Alexander. That was the woman who did that Punisher War Games or whatever it was called, Warzone, whatever it was. Punisher Warzone. That's it. Yeah. That was. I didn't see much for it though. It didn't really feel like.
Well, not for the character development, but they She did an interview about why more women aren't doing action films, and to that point, I thought the action in the episode looked pretty damn good.
Yeah, this is they did have a lot of the Liza Warner lady cop action.
I still think Regina Wesley's a poor actress. Just haven't gotten past that yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, luckily, I don't mind her being a poor actress as long as they don't give her an accent to try to pull off.
Oh, that was terrible. That was just The
if
absolute
you've seen her
worst.
in True Blood, I don't know, she does about 15 different accents, and I'm pretty sure she's only supposed to be doing one.
In a Pygmalion-esque kind of way, she could change counties in 3 words, man. Like, one sentence, 4 different places of origin. It was all over the place. But here, they just ask her to be, well, I think this is just her actual speaking voice, which is fine.
Angry lady.
Angry lady. I mean, I didn't want to mess with her. She looked genuinely scary.
Yeah.
I was happy they shut it down, though. And, with a fine speech. I thought Lance's little justice speech at the end was pretty good.
Yeah.
Ollie was certainly impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they'll do anything with her, though, in the future. What do you think?
I hope not.
Send her to jail. I mean, look,
I think she'll be back, but
I'm thinking she's back for something. But like, she went to jail for she turned herself in. Like, she became one of the good guys on the way out of that, or at least pledges allegiance back to it. But
yeah, she basically served as catalyst for Lance to get everything out in the open to Oliver about the anti-vigilante league or whatever, and then serves as catalyst for Oliver to forgive Lance and to realize that Lance is actually a good guy.
Right.
So yeah, okay, that's
she did her
fine.
job
That's all we use her for.
episode.
That's fine. Let's do it. Let's move on.
I think if I had to bet, though, we see her one more time for something.
Probably.
And
yeah.
Working on the side of justice, I suppose, in this one.
Maybe. I can't think of anything really that would be interesting to see her do.
Nope, not yet. We'll have to see where this whole dark situation is going before that happens. Do you like the island any better?
The what?
Island.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about the island stuff. And I was thinking about Coulson telling Oliver, he's like, you're a cold-blooded killer.
Mm-hmm.
I seen that darkness in your eyes, boy. Like, you weirdo.
Yeah.
He's like, how do you know? Because I'm the same way.
Right. Yeah. In a minute, this guy's going to tell you, like, the reason he loves high school girls is... What's the line? I keep getting older. They stay the same age. I'm waiting for it.
Oh. I don't know, man.
He's got that level of creep
creepy
in him, in his accent. But,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, man. The island hadn't done anything yet. It seems like they've taken 4 episodes now to do really nothing with the island. He's there for whatever reason. We still don't even know why he was sent to infiltrate these guys. Like, is it just a test?
But they know that he was sent to infiltrate them now.
They do now.
Yeah.
I don't know why the hell Ollie would leave that bag slightly uncovered. Bad, right. Ollie. Bad. Should have known better.
When I saw a fun thing though, like when they actually cut his hair in the flashback, and we show him in the military outfit, and his hair's all cut.
Mm-hmm.
Someone online wrote, "What if what with the coffin at the end of the first episode? What if it just has the wig in it?"
There you go. There you go.
It made me shudder and then laugh.
I believe it. I decided to specifically listen and take a guess because you couldn't tell what accent. I'm going with Spanish. I'm going with Spanish accent.
The lady?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
every once in a while it sounds like Italian, and then sometimes it sounds a little Russian.
Yeah, and specifically I'm saying Spanish, not Hispanic. It sounds like a Spanish accent.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my vote. Yay.
Whatever. Sounds like we've got a little Liz Warner over there too.
Right.
I can't tell what this woman's accent is, but whatever. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, the island just hasn't been interesting for me since like season 2, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, it hasn't been...
Or the flashbacks, anyway.
Well, the flashbacks. Yeah, I was about to say, the island, by nature, it wouldn't be interesting. It hadn't been addressed since season 2, but...
Right.
Yeah, the island there... Man, they really were. Like, I'm disappointed. I really did think that the flashbacks were going to be Russian. I was looking forward to that. At some point, seemed like maybe a month or 2, I don't know, somewhere right before the season started, Amel actually did say, like, yeah, people think it's Russia. That's going to end up not being right. Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know when he had time to infiltrate a Russian gang and get that clever little symbol. I mean, by the way, when he's had some tats removed, that's one he hasn't gotten rid of in case he ever needs to go hop back into that life again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need that thing. It's hard to get. Keep it useful.
Yeah, that's like that's sort of like a really tough game achievement.
Right.
I mean,
heck of a trophy.
When you're dealing with the idea that you don't even want to like upgrade your gaming system because you're going to lose that achievement.
Right. Oh no, my flash drive. Ah.
The flash drive is actually an achievement that you got on a Justice League game.
Right. Did you... maybe... I kind of like Thea as, like, campaign manager.
Yeah, sure.
She slunk into that role pretty well.
Yeah.
But...
Well, I mean, it's not surprising. She's... just doing things for a dude. It's like, just doing things for her brother.
See, not true, finally. Finally not true. Like, she does it to help him out, but she believes in what he's doing and everything. But no one told her to go set up that entire office. He walks into a completely working intern camp. Like, he's ready to go, man.
Yeah.
Flyers are there. She apparently she just took it upon herself to go get the whole thing started, write him speeches. Like, apparently he's not even gonna have to worry about this. She's got it in the can.
Yeah, I mean, she can pull together a lot of stuff. She has a lot of agency when she finds a good man to get behind.
I'm trying to give her just a sliver of hope that's not where her character will die. But were you? I was watching, thinking like, man, that's a great job setting off that office and everything. Oh man, look at those nice interns you hired, you murderer! Up there just smiling, talking about hope. You just slit a guy's throat like 4 days ago.
Yes.
I wonder if in a couple weeks she's going to find herself less useful on the campaign trail until she, kills a transient.
It's like, it's only every once in a while when the bloodlust gets too much.
Right.
I have to kill somebody.
It's no big deal.
And then I'm sated for a while. I mean, that's what my dad told me. Oh God, she's becoming Dexter, isn't she?
Yep. My dreams are coming true. That really is. Like, that's what I wanted out of this, was if we're going to have her do this bloodlust thing, I wanted to turn into her own little culling system for the riffraff.
Mm-hmm.
Good with me.
Okay.
Should we talk about the big thing, though, real quick? What we're really...
Sure.
Constantine, man. I'm
excited for Constantine, man.
It's finally time. It's nothing between
That's
us
coming up next episode.
And the next time we see Constantine. And incidentally, we're still... I don't know if you and I are still sure about the details, but if anyone will be curious, we know we're at least going to review an episode that never happened.
Yes.
Still banging out the details of how to do such a thing. But they released that script for episode 114 of Constantine, and
they did.
Hey, why not talk about it? We're not sure exactly what the details would be of reviewing an episode that never existed, but we're going to give it a shot.
Yeah, I surmise that we're going to read the script and just talk about it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, we'll get to the details on that. But if it's kind of nice to have. It's a nice little extra present. We really were. We were rooting the hell. I was rooting real hard for that show the entire time it's been around. Like, even in spite of seeing Goyer's name on it, I was still just hopeful. And then it went to NBC, and I was still thinking, maybe it'll pull enough numbers. Well, it didn't. You put it on Friday night. You come on, man. When something's getting as many views as anything else that it's comparable to, and it was getting as many views as anything like Gotham. Well, not quite Gotham, I think, at the time, but it was doing as well as Flash or Arrow, easy. And it's on Friday night on NBC. Give it some. That was good. It's just not. I don't know what the hell they want out of Friday night. No one ever does. Like, that's where shows go to die. It's a pain in the ass. Because they'll put something on Friday night because they don't think it has a lot of a chance, but they'll want to see if it grows the numbers or something. And then when it inevitably doesn't have enough numbers, they'll say, well, it wasn't pulling enough numbers because you put it on Friday night.
Yep.
It's annoying and circular and exactly the kind of thing that executives that we love hating are capable of.
And they have been, in case you didn't know, they've been doing this forever since TV started.
Yeah.
Like, Friday night is the known death slot.
It's the death slot.
That's where NBC, by the way, yes, NBC, once again, that culprit, put Star Trek, the original Star Trek series. That's where they put it. In the Constantine slot, that's where they put it to die.
And then they looked surprised when it didn't get 8.5 million steady viewers and climbing. Dude, Constantine had about 6-7 million viewers. On any other, like, if that was on Sci-Fi, they would be calling it the Constantine channel right now.
Right.
With that many viewers. If it was on USA, they would have burned the master tapes for burn notice. And like, they wouldn't even, it's all they would be focusing on. So it was a shame. It was a shame to have it gone. We're happy to have him back. That was the point.
Yeah.
And we got extra bonus material for being so happy.
We did. So I think that's all I've got, man.
Yep.
That's all I've got for Arrow. Like, to me, this was just an episode waiting, just a filler episode until John Constantine could grace my life again.
Right. I mean, we knew he's got to come fix Sara, right? So
Whatever he does, I don't even care what
I
he
don't
does.
really
I just
get
want to
this.
see
I
him.
really don't. I think it's going to be to fix Sara. Maybe Thea while he's at it. I don't know. He'll probably fix Thea and make her uninteresting again. I'd like her to stay as a vampire if at all possible.
They're not all vampires. What the hell is wrong with you?
It's a vampire storyline. Every few weeks she's got a feed. I don't. What else do you want me to call that, man?
I don't know, but you think Flash is a vampire too? I know he's running around grabbing blood.
Dude, he ran around and without asking took people's blood. Fucking vampire. I don't know how else I can describe it.
We are vampires on screen. You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, or DCOnScreen.com. We are a proud member of the Giant Size Team Up Network. If you would like a similar podcast about the Marvel Cinematic Universe and its properties, go check out our friends Matt Carroll and Jeff Randall over at the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast, or MCUcast.com. We've got more episodes coming up. We got a news episode. We got a Constantine review coming up. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. Supergirl's coming up at some point. Oh man! So until the next we see you, keep some DC on your screen.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.